July was hard, August is hot, and it turns out we all seem to be in the same boat together about things being a little bit tough right now. But, you know, sometimes you just got to put on some red lipstick, ignore the mess that is your sewing room, and give it a go. Hi, I'm Amy, and I make things. And today I'm making a list of a few little cheers that are bringing me joy right now. Come on, let's talk about it. This is a concept that I borrowed from my friend Louise Poston, who, guys, check her out. She's an award-winning poet. She's just an amazing woman. I love her. I love her dearly. She knows this. Check her out. You will not be disappointed. Hannah does this in lieu of monthly favorites, where it's like, oh, here are the things I tried this month and go buy them. Now, some of my lists this month are items, but a lot of it is concepts, ideas, things I'm doing, just things that are bringing me joy right now. After the feedback from the posts I made in July and early August, we're all in the same boat. Many of us are feeling a little out of sorts right now, and so I wanted to do this and see what we can do about bringing our collective spirits up. So, without further ado, the first thing that is bringing me joy right now is my narwhal journal. I'm still journaling, but I have fallen down the bullet journal rabbit hole, creative bullet journaling, which is lovely and a nice hobby and a nice distraction, but really, guys, it's just an excuse to buy stickers, and that's like, oh, that's giving my Gen X 80s heart just life right now, as an excuse to buy stickers. But as you can see, I have not, there's somebody walking outside. I'm going to be a little distracted. I haven't started yet. I haven't planned out. I have an idea of where I want to go. So, that narwhal journal, it's by a company called Tifosi. Anyway, linked below. Love it. They have beautiful designs. If you're not a narwhals swimming in. Sorry, that's in my head, and now it's in yours. All right, next. Here are my, look, guys, my notes. This is my brain right now. Anybody else like this? I have a million ideas, and this is where it is. But like I say, bullet journaling, I'll link the bullet journal channels that I've been watching and enjoying the most. I'll link those down below too. Spread the love around YouTube. Next up on my list is my Shut Up and Dance Spotify playlist. All right, music and silly music you can sing along to, you can dance to. Changes your brain, changes your whole attitude for the day. And I have been leaning heavily on that list. Of course, like I say, I will link it below. You can follow the list. You can create your own. It's really been energizing me lately. Now, I am still loving my fountain pens and pens and inks, and also this pencil holder, pen organizer, that reminds me that I need to do what's right for me because I can't please everyone. I'm not a taco. But gel pens. I'll get to that. Give me just a minute. This book right here is called Moral Ambition. Now, and it's by Rutger Bregman. You can see that. But this book, oh man, it has got me fired up. And it is asking a lot of me. All right? This is one of those books that's going to change your world and make you, well, make me really dig deeper in what I want to do as far as kind of my life's work going forward. I know, that's a lot. It's a lot for a book. But in that vein, gotta reach. When I read nonfiction, I annotate and take notes. And because I've been on the bullet journal and whatnot, kick and search, I found what they call a blackout journal. Got these black pages, right? Isn't that fun? Black journal, black pages. And then, well, if you have black pages, you need something bright to write on them with. Enter the gel pens. These are the best gel pens I've ever used. They're just easy and they're inexpensive. Is it necessary? Gosh, no. No. But it is making me just so happy to take long notes. This is part of what helps cement ideas into my brain. There's some science behind longhand writing, but beyond that, this is my process for taking notes in nonfiction. And it just is pretty, y'all. It's just pretty. And it just makes me smile. It makes me smile. It makes me smile like my yellow Delphonics journal bag. The pens go right inside. Love this. Love that it is organized and contained and I can keep it all together. So that is what I am reading. That is asking a lot of me. Now, what I am reading that is not, well, that's asking very little of me are the, I'll put them up here. The Aurora Tea Garden little mystery series. I started reading these a while back and I think Lifetime or one of those, BBC, maybe BBC, I don't know. Somebody did a TV series about them. But it's Charlene Harris, who I love. I love the vampire, the Sookie Stackhouse books and True Blood and all that. And she's a Texas girl, so I dig that about it. But they're sweet. They're little murder mysteries, and I am blowing through them, which is an enjoyable distraction, especially when this book gets a little deep. So that's reading, fountain pens, journal. All right. Oh, and it's just Melanie. I think that's her name. You know, the We Do Not Care on Instagram. Oh, man. If you don't know Melanie, follow the link because it is absolutely worth it, especially if you are a woman of a certain age. She's bringing me joy. Bringing me joy. One of the biggest things that's bringing me joy right now is I am finally making some sewing progress. Oh, I am so excited. I got asked to a last minute retreat. There was a cancellation. I had signed up on the waiting list. Don't remember when, long time ago apparently. And there was cancellation. They called me. I didn't have time to talk myself out of it. I only had time to pack some projects, get in the car and go. So that's what I did. And that was at the beginning of the month. And I had so much fun. I had fun reconnecting with, well, people and friends, but also reconnecting with the part of quilting that really does bring me joy. Putting colors together and cutting and sewing and seeing the blocks come together, seeing progress made. And so let me grab, hang on. Okay, my quilt holder, my sliding quilt system has a class today. So it's just me and I'm going to trip over my stool. But I got this laid out and put together, you know, just getting some things off my list. You'll see more about that quilt, more detail and more explanation about that quilt in particular in a video later, I promise. Video all about value. I'm excited to do that one. And here's some B-roll of some other things that I've been working on and progress made. It's been such a refreshing time. For a while there, not even quilting. I couldn't even quilt. I wasn't in here. I wasn't sewing. I wasn't creating anything. And now I feel like I'm finally clawing my way back. And these bright colors are really, really helping with that. Another thing bringing me joy are the Zoom calls. You guys have talked about the patron Zoom calls before and about how they're some of my very favorite things in the world. And they are. We had some new faces this month and it was just such a delight to sit and chat. We're having another meeting at the end of the month. There's still time to join that. That's where we're going to do our show and share for the, what is this month? August, for the August challenge. And a little sneak peek. It's the temperature turn, warm, cool. little sneak peek of my blocks for that. They are all completed and I need to lay it out and get it sewn together. But that is a task for future Amy and not for today. But there's still time. The Patreon link is down below. Every single level of Patreon gets the same benefits. I don't want to gatekeep anyone from joining and being a part. So every donation level gets all the same benefits, and we're having the show and share on August 31st. Like I say, everything's down there. Now, what else? Where am I? Book, Zoom calls. Oh, my cover. I got, like I said, sometimes it's stuff heavy. And you can see here in my background, I purchased something I have wanted for a long time, but didn't really have a good excuse. I mean, do you really need an excuse to buy a tool? But anyway, I didn't feel like I would get my money's worth out of the Cam Snap press until I conjured up a project that I am so excited about, and I can't even share too many details because it's for an upcoming challenge with my Austin area quilt guild. But I needed to make 288 covered buttons. So I purchased this little guy so I can make covered buttons by droves, because there was no way I was gonna like press and hammer, and no, it was never gonna happen. So I bought myself a tool, and here's how it works. And it's so cool. It's so fast. I can make 10 covered buttons in about 8 minutes if I don't smash my finger or drop the button cover. But it's great. I love it. I still have about 100 more buttons to cover. And then I'm gonna sew them to my quilt until my fingers bleed. So it's gonna be fun, and I'll report back on that after the challenge is finished and I am free to talk about it. Covered buttons, blackout notebook. Oh, y'all, football season starts this week. College football. I am the biggest college football fan, and it is kind of hard to be a college football fan for me here in Texas, because I grew up in Georgia with parents who grew up in Tennessee and graduated from the University of Tennessee. So when people here in Austin say UT, they don't mean Tennessee like it meant my entire life. And I have to reframe my thinking and remember that they're talking about the University of Texas. Well, it was never a problem. And then Texas joined the SEC. Y'all, if you need to zone out while I talk about football for a minute, I totally understand. I'll put a timestamp right here when I'm done. You can jump to right there and I'll be done talking about football. But, it was never a problem. Texas joined the SEC, and I thought, Texas is going to have to learn how to play some football. And they're starting to. And it was never going to be a problem for who to root for until they put Peyton Manning's nephew on the University of Texas team. And now I'm conflicted because it's Arch Manning, and the kid's good. The kid's really good. He's a Manning, of course. But anyway, okay, I'm done with football, but football season is coming up. And I know most people associate football and fall, but y'all, I live in Texas, and we got 2 more months at least of summer left. So it's just football season. Fall's not really a thing here. So what else? I have a speaking engagement tonight that I am excited about. Going to talk to a guild in Round Rock about all of my tips for time management, time usage, all the things I like to get really nerdy about. Speaking of friends, oh, y'all, last week I was having a bad day. I was having a really bad day, and I think it was weather related. I'm very affected by lack of sunshine. I'm solar powered, but I was having a bad day. And the universe seemed to know. And like 6 different people who love me and whom I love, out of the blue, texted to check on me and said, hey, how you doing? And I was like, y'all, I'm not doing good, but you're making it better. So when you're having low days, when you're having low moments, reach out and text, call. Don't call me because I won't answer. Unless you text me first and tell me you're going to call me. But reach out to the people who know, to the people who get it, to the people who get you, and just say, hey, I'm having a bad day. Have you got a minute? They'll stop. They'll stop for you. They will stop for you. They will talk to you. And sometimes all it takes is just that connection for just a minute to say, hey, you're not alone. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Hey, keep going. And, also then remembering that sometimes you put the box of Cheerios on the table for dinner. Everybody eats. It's fine. Nobody goes hungry. And you get through the next day. And like the music just sort of shifts your mindset. One thing I'm using right now is this little stuff. It's called paper incense. Let me show you. It comes in this pretty box. I saved the box so I could show you. It's just incense, but it burns for and I'm not a woo-woo incense, and often incense is overwhelming, but this is called paper incense. These little strips of paper, and they're very fragrant. Lots of different scents if you like citrus or if you like something moody. And they're soaked in whatever oil, the fragrant oil. You fold them up like this so that they're this little accordion. You put them in this cute little clip, which is what I dropped on the floor. And then you set it in the lid. And you light it and blow it out, burn it like you would incense. And for about 3 or 4 minutes, it smolders and smokes and scents up a small room or small area. But I am enjoying it because it is just for a minute. It just burns for a minute. And sometimes that's long enough for me to either stand in the area and have a glass of water, which is always needed, or just take that moment and enjoy something a little different, slow down for just a minute, and change my own mind about things, right? It's just like this little ritual that, is just bringing me joy right now. It's causing me to slow down for just a minute. And sometimes just a minute is all you need to shift or think or get out of a bad headspace. This is helping me do that. Like I say, everything is linked below. Those are a few things that are cheering me up right now in the past few weeks, over the past couple of months, that have been hard to get back in my groove. Oh, one thing I missed on my list. Guys, I'm already planning for Vlogmas in December. Yes, already, because that's the kind of time it takes. And that's how dedicated I am to you. That's just what I have to do so I don't have a breakdown in the middle of December. But again, I'll be here every single day in December, and I'm planning all that now. I'm really excited about what's coming up and about what's coming up between now and then. So that's my list of little things that are cheering me up. Please leave me a comment, some tips and tricks or little things that are cheering you up. Be it a TV show you're watching or something funny you saw. Whatever it is, no matter how big or how small, share it with us in the comments. Let's cheer each other up because, like I said, we're all in this boat together. Be sure and hit the like and subscribe buttons. That cheers me up, and I can't wait to see what's cheering you up. It's the small things. It's taking a minute. So with all of that, please take time for yourself. Take a moment. Take a few moments. Call a friend. Text a friend. Write a letter. Buy yourself a cute gel pen and make yourself happy writing in neon pink. Whatever it takes to give you just a little smile and focus on the things that are good, because you deserve that. You make this world more beautiful just by being in it, and you deserve all things good. Please, please never forget that. I'm Amy, and I'll see you next time.